No thanks. No, I don't want that. Go back. I'm gonna switch the account. All right, let's share this. Let's get this out there. Let's play for a little bit, see what happens. Man, I probably should be unpacking and stuff, but it's been a while, you know? All right, let's do this. Let's put this out on Twitter. There you go. There you go. That's good. Let's go back. Skip the trial. We don't want that. And we'll just leave that like that. So I can see when people have joined in. Oh yeah, that's right. I did that. I forgot I added like the building and all that. That's cool. Forgot all about it. It's been a while since I've done this. All right. Oh, nope. I want this so I can do that. Because I need to add. Do that. That. Let's try and add it onto there. What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm trying to make it as like foggy as possible. So that it's flowing through it, you know? It's kind of like what I'm reaching for. Trying anyway. Oh yeah, what if I can do this? No wait. Do this. We'll try it, see what happens. Where is what I'm looking for? Where are you? I know I'm gonna miss it. Oh, there we go. I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but alright, I think I gotta go like this. No, undo, undo, undo. You poop head. Poop head. Alright, this should work now. I hope. Let's see. See if I can swing it out. Oh yeah, that'll look good. That'll look good. I like that. What do you think? I think it looks good. I wonder if I can. Oh yeah, we can do that. We can move it. It just has to be in a different spot. All right, let's. How do I do this? Wait. Buildings. Blueprints. Maybe what's this? No, we don't want that. Let's see if we can find something. That could be considered this kind of theme here. There's got to be something. I mean, if not, I can build it. I could build it. I could. Well, let's. Oh, I know. Let's go here. We'll add some stuff. Custom. Let's get some rocks. How about this one? Or is this one good? I don't know. Yeah, we'll go with this one. All right. Do that. Try and get this to go. Oh, man. Feels good to be back. Literally just got home off the plane. And I ate, and then I'm like, I'm doing this. So good. It's good to be back. Alright, let's just fill in some rock here. Alright, we're getting there. I can't wait for this coaster to be done, then we can add the next coaster. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. What did I do? No. That's fine. I'm gonna add a bunch of crap. Alright, let's... Oh, once we build this up, then we can add some creepy things. It'll be fun. It'll be good. Alright. Let's... Alright, let's try this. Alright. Alright. Let's build it up. Alright, that's cool. Very cool. Alright, let's go back, add some stuff here. Oh, man. Special effects. Where's the water? Let's add some water. Where are you? That's not what I wanted. There we go. Let's go like that. That's cool. Okay. What do we have? What do we have that we can add that would be cool? No. What about wall climbers? Nah. Oh, well, no. I've done it. And it works sometimes. Oh, I hate when it's dark. All right, let's flip it. Let's flip it. Gotta. All right, and then we'll put some trees. Okay, what's this? All right, let's flip it. Okay. Do that. Dun, 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 dun. No, we don't want that. Oh, tall ones. Yeah, we got the tall ones. I'm gonna put some little ones in there to kind of change it up. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Yeah, let's turn it. Oh yeah, I want to go do that. Oh wait, I wonder if this works. Here. See if this works. It might not. We'll see. Let's see. See what happens. Okay, that works. It works, yo. Alright, let's get some... Let's get... where is it? Props. Let's change it to... that one, and that one, and that one. See what we can get. Wait, is this... Where is... Alright, it's over there. Right? Where is... Did I not? I guess I didn't. Wait, which way is it on and off? Oh, no, it's over there. Okay, cool. Alright, well... Let's do this. Okay, we'll get rid of that. We're gonna add... Let's see, what else can we add? Oh yeah, what if I do that? Alright, what else we got? Alright. That's too low. What's this thing do? No, dropping. Okay. Alright, let's make it bigger. Alright, that'd be cool. I wonder if I... Yeah. Let's do little. All right. Well, let's build this up a little bit more. Kind of hide this a little bit. There we go. All right, that's cool. That's cool. It's gonna look good, I think. Oh yeah, this stuff inside. That's right. I built stuff inside that. Yes, I did. Definitely gonna be different. All right. What happens if I go like this? All right. I'll do that. And then we're going to do this. What's it? Nope. What's this? All right. So what's this? No. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Okay. All right, that's going to be all fired up. All right, this is going to be good, I think. All right, so let's put some... Gotta put some trees on this puppy. What's this? No, that's not what I'm looking for. What am I looking for? Here we go. All right. I hate when the sun goes down. So I'm trying to see what's going on. Let's change up the trees. Let's get the pretty little trees. All right. All right. All right, let's make this like that. So that way it's all done. Okay. All right, let's get all that. Let's make sure. Oh, okay, that's why. All right, cool. All right. Okay. Okay, let's see what happens here. I know not everything is done the way I want it yet. Let's see. All right, oh, let's write it. See what it looks like. What's needed? Definitely a good amount of crap. That's cool. Oh yeah, I gotta add some stuff in here. That's alright though. That's why we do test runs. Yeah. All right. All right, so this should be interesting and see how this works out. Well, that's good. I like it. I dig it. It's all good to me. All good in the hood. How I mean? Oh, okay. I was like, whoa, that was cool. Didn't realize it. All right, cool. Hey, Liam, what's up? Yeah, Devin enjoyed the trip. Kept busting his chops. If you look on Twitter and stuff, you can see it. You know, the Martins family and all that. You can see some of the goofy photos, like him riding Dumbo, him in the aquarium where it said "Boo." There's some good pictures there for you guys to bust his chops with, which is gonna be funny. Poor kid, but he had a good trip. He definitely enjoyed his trip. That's for sure. I mean, I don't know if he enjoyed what do you call it? Halloween Horror Nights as much as I did, but I mean that's neither here nor there. But yeah, Devin's at his mom's right now because the funny thing is we landed, and then when we came to the baggage claim, his grandfather and his little brother Sean was waiting for mommy. So, because she was in Fort Myers or something, in that area. So, I didn't have to drop him off there because I was gonna have to drop him off after we picked up the dogs and stuff. So, saved me a trip. Not like it's far; it's 5 minutes down the road. So, but no, it was good. A lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool rides. A lot of cool things. What's up with this ride? Is it broken or something? It's like nobody. Oh, okay. Is there nobody waiting to get on the ride? Nobody want to ride the ride? Where's all the people at? Oh, okay, they're coming. Like, why ain't there any people? The people. The people. Okay. Well, there you go. There you have it. I need this one to open so I can open it. Open up, fool! I will say, though, Devin definitely enjoyed building a lightsaber. I mean, I did. And then driving the Millennium Falcon. Oh, God, that was amazing. Amazing. Except that we got the cool behind the scenes that wasn't supposed to happen. I think Jeremy broke the Millennium Falcon from crashing into asteroids so much that the ride broke. And they were like, cameras off, and we get to see what that ride actually does, like what it is. I was like, whoa. A little behind the scenes. It was cool. Definitely pretty damn cool. But and then we built robots and lightsabers. I got that video. We're gonna put that video out. You can watch Devin build his lightsaber. Is that open? Yep, that's open. Oh, and then we were beating the crap out of each other with the lightsabers when we got back to the condo place. It was smacking the hell out of each other with it. Oh, I need to get workers. These workers are lazy. Workers don't want to work. Did I not put an employee place? Because I might not have done that. I think I didn't do that. I think my employees are pissed off because I didn't put I should probably do that. Oh, isn't this the employee joint? Oh, there's the employee joint. Okay. I was gonna say, what the hell's going on? Why don't I have? I felt like all my employees were upset and wanted to quit or something. Do I even have any employees left? Maybe they left while I was going on the trip. Okay, no, I want to check. Do I have security? I got security. Why do you want to find a new job? This place was awesome. Get your training and get to work, lazy asses. What's that? My phone was just vibrating. I mean, my watch. Why were you vibrating? Should probably add more food places somewhere. I did have an awesome time, and I did have a little drama unfold about the you-know-what situation. I think you probably noticed that from the post I made, but The you-know-who is watching and going back to you-know-who, and, you know, they're trying to get me not to do say and do certain things, and I told them to eat crap. I was like, you guys got no say in my show, so beat it, buddy. Yeah, they said that I made threat. I mean, I kind of did, I guess you could say. But in all fairness, what parent wouldn't do that kind of thing? Right? I don't know. But I told them, I said, I don't really care about your rules. I don't. Told them, I said, you want to kick me out? Kick me out. I don't care. I'm like, nobody messes with my family like that. Ain't playing that game. So, yeah. My days are numbered with you know what thing, you know. I'm either going to get kicked out or leave. And I don't care. I don't care. I'm just going to keep running my mouth. Because the way I look at it is I'm making a public statement saying, hey, if I get kicked out of you know what, it's because they're afraid and scared and they're stupid. Right? And then when they do kick me out, you best believe, I know it'll be drama filled, but you best believe I'll let it be known why they did and what they didn't do. So, what's this? Oh. What's up? But other than that, I mean, minus that little, you know, a couple days of that, you know, back and forths. I will say the trip was fantastic. It is what we needed. You know, I saw Dave and Jody a couple times at Mickey's Not So Scary, and I saw him at Volcano Bay. Um, the rest of the time was us just romping around. I did have a moment during what do you call it? Halloween Horror Nights where I mean, I get everybody was getting tired and cranky and who wasn't feeling good or whatever, and it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. I just blew up and was like, "Peace out, I'm out. F you all." I said to everybody, "I'm like, I'm sick and tired of hearing this shit." I mean, I just said that to Jessica and the kids. I was just like, you know what? I'm tired of hearing you. Let's go home. So, I mean that didn't really deter the trip. It was at the end of the trip, and nobody even afterwards. Nobody was mad. It was just, I guess everybody's blowing off steam, you know. But it was an awesome trip. Like, let me tell you, Charles, if you can ever get, I mean, my opinion about Star Wars Land is I love it. I can understand why people are kind of like, I can see where they're coming from. But I don't know if you saw any like pictures at night or just in general. And when you see the Millennium Falcon, I mean, you got to be a Star Wars fan. If you're not a Star Wars fan, you're not going to care. But that Millennium Falcon ride is badass, and I don't care what anybody. That ride was nuts. That ride was crazy. I was having so much fun. Me and Jeremy were yelling at each other. Oh, because like I was the guy who goes up and down, and Jeremy was left and right. And I was jealous about Jeremy though. He got to put us in the light speed twice. I wanted to do that, but you have to be going left. If you want to be able to pull the lever to go in a light speed, you got to be on the right. You got to be the guy who goes left to right on the right hand side. You got to be the right pilot. Let me tell you, it was a magical moment popping that puppy. You know, it was just like the movies, man. Just like the movies. Plus, like we filmed the build the lightsaber. I mean, everything I filmed, everybody can see. It's just our experience, which is cool. Jessica filmed a little bit, and I got to get that video from her on there because I'm like yelling and swearing at Jeremy because Jeremy wouldn't go left or right to avoid the asteroids at the end. We were doing so good, smooth sailing in and out. we're blowing things up, and then, oh god. But the ride broke. I think Jeremy broke it. I really do. I think Jeremy broke the ride because like we sat inside the cockpit for like 20 minutes. Then they had, and then like I don't know what it's like to walk out of the cockpit at the end because we went out. We had to walk down these metal stairs, go out the back door, go through the backstage areas, and then they were scanning um you know things that are like this, the magic bands, to give us like skip the line passes for the inconvenience. They were like, "Oh, put your cameras away," and I actually got to see what the ride actually is. Like, it's so cool. I'll talk about that on the Grow Show Wednesday, but it was, to see that was really cool because I never thought I would see something like that at Disney. Like, you always see people get like a little behind the scenes because a ride broke down, but to see how the Millennium Falcon ride works was nuts. It's totally, I wish I had footage of it. They wouldn't let us do it. They'll like put them things in your pocket and don't take them out. But it was awesome. But the ride, we got a full ride experience, I think. But we definitely broke the ride. I think Jeremy did, hitting too many things. But yeah. But I mean, the land is awesome. We built robots. I let Alyssa design my robot. We'll do like a show and tell kind of thing, showing some of the cool stuff. Oh, and the cool thing that they have, I don't know how long they're going to be there for. And I didn't even know they existed until I was there. I should have put out a thing if anybody, they were $20, and it was a car from the Haunted Mansion. You hit the button and it plays the song, and it has the ghosts in it. Yeah, you can. I filmed a bunch of rides and stuff. I filmed at night for Slinky Dog. I filmed at night for Seven Dwarf Mine Coaster. I filmed what do you call it? Splash Mountain. I didn't bother with Aerosmith. It's just dark and all that. Uh, what else did I film? Oh, I did the Small World. You know, it's a Small World. I did almost all of the Haunted Mansion. Uh, what else did I do? I don't know. I have to go. I got all the stuff downloading to the cloud right now. I've been trying the cell phone signal that they had at the condo we stayed at was really really weak, so I couldn't get enough of it up. Like like video, it was taking forever. Plus, I took I videoed the parades, the fireworks, that show in front of the castle there, the one with the Hocus Pocus one, and all the villains and stuff. I did that. I should have recorded the interaction with Chewbacca because that was funny as hell. Because Jessica went to go see the Little Mermaid show in Hollywood Studio, and because you can't smoke in the parks anymore, so I said, all right, I don't want to watch Little Mermaid. Her and Alyssa just want to get out of the heat. It was really ridiculously hot. So they just I was like, look, you guys go do that. I said, a 20-minute show. I said, I'll go outside, smoke a couple cigarettes, come back in. And I said, and then we'll meet up. Well, I got back in before she did. And then, so I went, me and the boys went to go do the meet and greet thing with Chewbacca. So we took the pictures. And then I showed Jess, and Jess was like, oh, I want to meet Chewbacca. But before I left Chewbacca, I was like, I'm going to miss you, Chewbacca. And he does the noise, and he's doing this to me and all that. And then I came right back in, like not even 10 minutes later. And the guy that was operating the camera remembered me, and then so did Chewbacca. And then I was like, I couldn't stay away from you long enough, Chewbacca. I said, I love you. And he's like, oh, it was awesome. Like, I can't do the Chewbacca sound right, but it was really awesome. It was definitely the trip that I needed. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it was cool, man. I'm not gonna lie. It was cool. And I gotta really sit down too and think about. I mean, Disney for the ride thing, you can literally film on any ride. There's no you can't. If you look at their what do you call it? Their FAQ there, it'll tell you inside that you can film stuff. So it's not like a, oh no, you broke the law. It's not that kind of thing. You can do it. I mean, it was just cool. I was just like, oh, I want to do it. Just, plus people, like, I think what I did with mine for the most part, I was more goofing around than like, everybody. I mean, if somebody, I mean, think about this. Everybody and their mother has filmed the hell out of every Disney ride, right? What's the point of me just putting a straight POV when everybody else does that? Everybody does. So I was just like filming some of it, and then we were acting goofy, acting stupid, saying stupid stuff, just having fun, and it was nice. Like, I wasn't telling I would, like when you're trying to film it, like, just let's take. So instead of doing that, I just let it roll, and whatever was said was said, and we had a ball. Like if you and wifey get out there, can get some time out there to like do something like that, man, let me tell you. I mean, we had a ball acting like a bunch of idiots, but I feel that you and your wifey there would have a ball acting like a bunch of idiots like we did. But I'll be back down there for IAPA anyway, so. And I got my season pass to Fun Spot. We tried going, we did Fun Spot Orlando, and then we tried going to Kissimmee. There was no parking, all the restaurants. There was something going on in Old Town. I have no idea what it is. And I don't know, man. We were like, forget this. So, but I'll go back to Fun Spot when I go down for IAPA. But I was like, what the hell is this? Like, Devin and Jeremy still haven't gotten the mind blower credit. I can't get them the credit because we can never get there. You know what I mean? When it was open and all that. Poor guys. They were looking forward to it, and they couldn't get it. I'm like, well, I said, don't worry, you'll be back again at some point. So they'll get it. I mean, Jess and that was Alyssa's first time. She said she liked Universal better than Disney because from what they were talking about was Disney was too crowded for her, where Universal wasn't as crowded. Because Alyssa doesn't do very well in crowds. And there was a lot of people, especially with all the strollers and all the people going around. Like, there's a lot of people. Especially when you're doing like Mickey's party things, whatever, it's definitely, it can get overwhelming for someone that just doesn't, isn't used to it and doesn't go into crowds that much, If you're not, I get it. Like we're used to the crowds. We're used to dealing with it. Listen, Jessica's not used to that. They don't do that. They started going to all these parks and stuff because, well, I paid for the trips. Not that I'm knocking. I'm just saying, if it wasn't for me, Jess says this all the time, they would never go anywhere. And and I'm happy to see that they appreciate it, they enjoy it. It was a good trip. Plus, Alyssa really enjoyed helping me build the droid. She's like, oh, let me find, all the pieces going all over the conveyor belt, and she's just trying to find the pieces and just taking her time building it. And then, like, I built, I'd put some pieces on, and she would put some pieces on. She loved it. Because they don't really know too much what Star Wars is, so. But by the time we left Hollywood Studio, Jess goes, you know what? I want to watch them movies. What, the robot? I know I like jumped all over the place. Are you talking about the robot? The robot looks good. We could definitely do in show and tell Wednesday. I'll have all my little pickups that I got. My lightsaber and what I'll do is over the next few days is everything download, like all the videos and stuff get uploaded, download. It's gonna take a couple days. What do you call it? What I want to do is show like little clips because I'm gonna upload. I'm gonna make edit a video together for like the full experience of me and Alyssa and the boy. You know, Devin helped Jeremy build. Jeremy built one that looks like a BB-8. You know, the soccer ball one, and I bought the one that's kind of like R2D2, but the more, you know, the different head. More like it looks more like the Empire heads. They're like a cake pan, you know, like kind of head, not like R2's dome. Mine, you know, so but Alyssa had a lot of fun building it, and we were playing with it, and then like it's funny, it's like if you just put the droids next to it every so often, they stop beep 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 beep. Beep. You can also make them talk too. And it sounds like they're having a conversation, and it's hilarious. It really is. I was just like, oh my god, this is kind of cool. I spent so much money for Star Wars. Like when I get I was looking at my credit card statement. I spent ready for this shocker. I mean, it's gonna take me a while to pay off on my credit card. I spent about $800 and something at Star Wars Land, and I was freaking out because when I went to go, you know, you go pay before you go in for the lightsaber thing, and both of my credit cards I had on me that had zero balance got declined. And the guy's like, yeah, both of them declined. I'm like, what the? You know, I'm like, no, not today. Like, this is the thing I'm looking forward to most. They shut the cards off. Like, because the lightsabers are $200 a piece plus tax was $600 and something dollars. Yeah, Bob thanks me, trust me. And you know, a tax was $623, whatever the tax. I forgot what the tax is. And because of a big purchase like that, both of my credit cards went, hey, that's a credit fraud. And I got a text message. So once I hit yes, then the card was up. I'm like, no, that was me. And then they were like, all right. And so then they swiped it again and it was good. And I'm like, woo! I would have found out where the credit card people were and go beat them up. It's like, don't mess. I'm trying to build lightsabers here. Don't mess with me today. I mean, it's good that they caught it. You know what I mean? Like, but still. I was like, geez. I'm like, can you freak me out anymore? But I didn't hear the text messages go off when they were sliding. They were already sitting there, and I'm like, hang on, let me check my text messages. Yeah, Bob definitely thanks me for what I spent. But I mean, realistically, besides the Star Wars stuff, we didn't buy a whole lot, you know? And I saw Rob. I didn't get a chance to talk to him. He was with a group of people, and I wasn't bothering him. When it was like at the end, when I was leaving, we were trying to catch the monorail. Because I guess the monorail shut down after a certain time. So I wasn't getting stuck. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting stuck in Magic Kingdom, but, you know. But yeah, it's definitely. I mean, when I go back for IAPA, I'm trying to figure out like which parks I want to go to. I got, you know, a little bit of time for that, and what do you call it? I think I want to. I know it sounds stupid, but I almost want to go back to Hollywood Studio just to go ride the Millennium Falcon ride again. But it's just weird, like going by myself, you know. I have to like meet up with somebody ahead of time because I just don't want to. Because like I know I'm doing Mickey's Christmas by myself, and I already feel weird enough doing that. But I say, Charles, next year if you can swing it, go meet IAPA next year if you can. If, you know, if you get the time off or whatever. I say come. Yeah, I'm sure we will. I'm sure we'll get to chat. Like I said, he was in the middle of something. I'm sure he told me he wouldn't. You know me. It's like like people don't want to bother me. I get it. Even though we're like, yeah, it's all right. Come say hi. You know what I mean? You know, if you want to go to IAAPA next year, let me know. And we'll, you know, all you got to do is just pay to get down there. You know, and then any parks you want to go to or whatever. I mean, I don't know what your vacation time's like. You know, we can go check out IAAPA, hang out, go to some parks and stuff. Plus, I mean, the media thing, it don't cost you anything to go to IAAPA. It just costs you to get there. Because IAAPA is expensive. I didn't realize that. IAAPA is like a really hefty sum of money to go to that. That's like, if you're not a member, it's like $300-400 for the week. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Because like when I go to IAAPA now, I always make sure I do Mickey's Christmas party. I always make sure I do that because I love doing that. Because this is what I noticed about IAAPA. Even when I went the first time, you don't need to go there the whole week. Sometimes some people like to, especially your first time. But you don't need to because all the big time major announcements, for the most part, are done. Hey, what's up, Jay Kite? All the major announcements are done on Tuesday by 2:00. By 2:00, all the SeaWorld and with the Busch Gardens and then whatever new rides they're all done by 2:00. And then like sporadically throughout the week, you look at the schedule. And it'll be like 1:00 on this day, 10:00 that day. Hey, is it busy over there at Fright Fest, Jay? I mean, I literally got home at like 8:00. Well, like 8:15, and we ate pizza, and because my flight landed. What time did my flight? Like 6:20. The flight landed. And we had to get dogs, and then we had and we hit 800 subscribers while I was right when I looked like the day like on the airplane. So that was a nice kickoff to Florida. Seeing that we hit 800 subscribers, that's nice. And we're already at like 814, so we just got to keep the momentum living on. Especially now with all these crazy videos I got coming out. Oh, man. This trip. I can't wait to talk about the trip. Not that I want to rub it in anybody's face, but I want to show you guys some cool things. That hopefully what I show people might entice people to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my whole thing. There's some cool stuff I did that I hope people go, I want to go. Oh, that spot's a little too small for that. A little too small. Where's my little... Oh, there's the thing I was building. Marcus, hey, when you see Marcus, tell him I said hi. I know he liked one of the photos or something I did while I was gone. What is this? What's that? What's that? What color? Let's go creepy color. Let's go like Halloween color. Let's make it spooky. You're stuck between two scare zones charging your phone. That's kind of funny. Sucks when that happens, though. I mean, the cool thing is, like, when I was in Florida at Disney, because you literally could take all your crap with you on the ride. Which I find funny, but you can. So I got like my bag and I'm charging my phone while I'm on the ride. I got the portable battery charger thing. Because you just never know, like, when you're going to have an opportunity to charge something. And plug it in. So while I'm in lines, I'm charging it, doing my thing. So it was definitely, you know, I like the fact that you could do that. Six Flags should take. I mean, I get it when you can't with, like, you know, the big rides, like you guys, Superman out in Texas. Like, I know you're not going to be able to stick your bag on that because things are going to go flying. You know what I noticed? Speaking of intense, that what do you call it? Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. Like, I have my drawstring bag, you know, on me, on my feet. And when, you know, the rides, you know, like, I don't know how many of you ever ridden that, but when you go and then, like, you go, you know, you're going up in the elevator and the doors are opening and all that. Then you go up again and then you go to where you can go through the building. And then you start doing, you know, up and down. Like, the last time I rode Tower of Terror wasn't this intense. I can tell you that right now. Because, like, I had the drawstring bag with me. I'm holding on to it on my feet. And, like, when it's up and down, the bag was literally up in the air over my head. I'm holding on so it don't take off. He's back and better than ever. What's up, Scorpion? So yeah, that I was like, even Dell was like, wow, like it was like crazy, like we were flying out of the seat and everything. It was crazy. It was a crazy, crazy ride. We were all amped up about it. But again, you know, we were loving it. I was loving it. Everybody was loving it. It was such an awesome trip. Well, I'm glad you liked the houses yesterday. Let me tell you, they've definitely stepped up their game with hiring the better actors than they have in the past. Because, like I was saying, and we were talking about it on this trip, that they've definitely hired way better actors than they usually do. That's for sure. Because hey, go watch a show. I'll talk to you later, man. Yeah, Nightmares was good. See, for me, when we did the Aftermath, they had that what do you call it thing going on where the somebody got injured inside there, so then like they stopped everybody. It kind of took everybody out of their element. Whistles were blowing and stuff. Took the actors out of their element, and it sucked. Yeah, well, I don't mean like the haunt sucked. It just sucked that happened because we kind of got the bone on it because like we were like right in the beginning, and that's what happened. I mean, it's not the actor's fault. Somebody fell down. I get it. I'm not hating them for it. It just that's why I'm hoping I get another chance to go back before. Yeah, Nightmares is a solid haunt for sure. Nightmares definitely solid. Like that's the best haunt that's been in that spot. Definitely a solid haunt this year. Yeah. The birth canal, as we like to call it. And the funny thing is, while I was on the trip, I kept getting hit up by like actors at a bunch of different haunts. It was really cool, and they were like really appreciative of the reviews and stuff. They're like, "Oh, I'm so glad, you thought about it. I love seeing video and this, that, and the other." And it was nice to hear people appreciate, something. It was really nice. I'm always appreciative because think about this: any business, whether it's a haunt or an amusement park, owes me absolutely nothing. They could tell me to go pound sand. Nobody owes me a damn thing. So I'm appreciative of every opportunity that they're willing to give me. And if they don't want to give me an opportunity, you know what I mean? If they want to go, you know what? No. Well, okay. Well, there's nothing I can do about it. It's not my business. But it's nice. I've been making a lot of friends, with parks and haunted houses, and it's nice. One of the actors was like, "Oh my God, I love what you guys do. You have so much energy, and we love like the passion you have for multiple industries." And I'm like, whoa. I never really looked at it like that, it was just things that, it's all things that we love to do and talk about. So that's what it's all about. At the end of the day, that's all it's about. And that's why I hope, when you guys watch these videos or listen to me babble, that I hope that I've helped somebody at some point go, you know what? Because of that, I want to check that place out. That's what it's all about. It's all it's about. All right, cool. I take it there's nothing. All right, done editing building. Yeah, I mean, like I said, like in the reviews and stuff, I like what Six Flags did this year. I felt New England stepped up their game. I really do. There's still some people like, it sucks. Those people you're never gonna, those are the people, no matter what Six Flags does, they just hate them. And I'll be the first to admit, is Six Flags perfect at what they do with Fright Fest? Not at all. But this year was probably one of the best years in a long time. It really was. I was really happy what they did. They didn't have to. They could have just kept doing the same old, same old. And everybody would either go or not go or whatever. And I'm glad they decided to change it up. Hopefully all my complaining has helped. Oh, the ride broke down. Oh, you pooper. Go fix the ride, mechanic guy. Come on, mechanics, go fix the ride. Get it back open. Is this one broken too? Everything's broken down. What is up with this? Well, let's get a guy over here to get it fixed. But yeah, I was definitely digging Nightmare for sure. Nightmare was good. see, is this? Jeez, everything is broken. Is there any coasters open? That one's open. All right, we can watch this one. I forgot. I haven't seen nothing in a while. I've been away. But now I'm back. Oh, look at that go. Hey, it's going. Well, here's the rough cost. You can just do a try run, even though it's for next year. Just look up a flight from where you live to Orlando. Right? Figure that out. You know, look up Southwest, JetBlue, American, whatever. You know what I mean? Like I search around for the best price, and then I look at different various hotels. I try to get a good enough hotel where it's not going to be an arm and a leg. And usually, depending upon who I'm with and what they want to do, that plays a factor in other things that we do. One thing I always tell everybody is, if you're going with me, and like say I go rent a car, and I always share a room. I don't care. If people don't mind sharing a room with me to help save a cost, I don't care. You know what I mean? I don't go and buy expensive rooms. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I always tell everybody, look, if I'm your ride and I'm going to Mickey's Christmas party. That's like $80-$90, something like that. I'm doing that, and if you don't want to go, I don't know what to tell you. You can go to the room, go do something else. But I always the Tuesday. See, here's what I do for IAP. I leave IAP about 2:30, and it's open at 6-7 o'clock at night, because I go on the Tuesday night because it's usually like less people at Mickey's Christmas party. You know what I mean? Like, because there's no major announcements after 2:30. You're just kind of walking around. So basically, Wednesday, you go walk around and go see what you didn't get to see, in between all the major announcements and things you want to see. That's what I do. And then I go back Wednesday, and then Thursday night. Wednesday night when you get on IAP and go get some dinner, you might go to Fun Spot, something like that. Then like Thursday, you can either go to IAPA, not go to IAPA, and then do the IAPA celebration. It usually flip-flops between Disney, Universal, and SeaWorld. Usually it's usually one of those parks. Because like last year was Universal Orlando. This year is Islands of Adventure. Next year could be Disney. It could be SeaWorld. I don't know. I went and got the cheapest rental car I could get for a week. I got when I went last year, we left like, I want to say we left like Friday, I think Saturday. We flew in Saturday or Friday. I can't remember what we did when I went with who. And then I know the Sunday we did Animal Kingdom. The Monday we did Volcano Bay. The Tuesday we did Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday we did IAPA. There was no need to do. You'll start noticing that nothing new gets brought out on the floor throughout the thing. I mean, the only thing you get to see is like, you know, the ride cars. You realistically, the way I do IAPA, you could do it in the 2 days. Somebody new that's going might want at least 3, you know, like the Wednesday. That's cool. You'll find that you're just walking around in circles looking at the same thing over and over. Now, it's like geeky, nerdy. It's like a coaster enthusiast wet dream. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it's a sensory overload. It's awesome. Like, I will not knock IAPA because it's like a cool place to be. It's Toys R Us for us coaster and actually the theme park enthusiasts. Like anything to do in the theme park, water parks, go karts, arcades, roller coasters, flat rides, bouncy houses, anything and everything you can imagine to do with the you know the whole theme park industry. You will see everything. It's you know you figure out the basics and then you figure out what parks you want to go to, and then there's your cost. That's what's gonna you know you're gonna look at the cost based on that. You know that's really all it is how much do you feel like spending. You know, as the time gets closer, I can price all that out before you go. Yeah, I want to go. That's not a. Is this the beginning? Yeah, I think it's the beginning. All right, cool. I mean, look at it like this too. When you do, I don't know if you ever been to Mickey's Christmas party. I don't even know if you ever been to Disney before. I know I've asked you this 20 times, and I always keep asking because I keep forgetting. But if you've never done any of those special, you know, like Halloween, Not So Scary, Christmas Party, it's definitely it's different because you get different parades, different fireworks, different shows. I mean, I was telling Jessica before we left to go to do the Mickey's Not So Scary. I said, look, I said, don't even bother with the characters. The lines are too long, and you're gonna be waiting hours just to go meet a character. I'm like, and she was a little disappointed because she wanted to go meet Jack and Sally, you know, from Nightmare Before Christmas. The line's always 3 or 4 hours long. I'm like, you're gonna waste your Christmas party and well Halloween party to go meet these two ding dongs. And Jack Skellington looks like an alien. He doesn't even look like the real Jack Skellington. And you know, she wanted some character interaction. She got a little bit, you know, she got the Chewbacca. We did the Darth Vader one. Oh, we did Chip and Dale at Hollywood Studios. You know, she likes meeting the characters like I do. I love doing that stuff. But when it comes to the parties, I focus on going on the rides that I want to ride, seeing the shows, and for Not So Scary, you go trick or treat and you get candy. When you do Christmas, you get like cookies and hot chocolate, or these little Dove dark chocolates and crystal apple cider, or you can get like these like snow cone things and Mickey pretzels. You just walk in and it's included in the event. And there's less people. The only rides that really have a line is like Seven Dwarf Mine Train. It's like 45 minutes, but like until the end. Like the last hour, you go, you know, like I said, it's all in what you want to do. But I like doing the parties because the cool thing is the party starts at 7, but you can go in at 4. And if you get a Magic Band, you can get a skip the line pass. you know, what do they call it? Fast pass, whatever the hell they call that pass thing. But you can get that, which I think is awesome. Like, I'm going to take my path here. All right, I want to make it wider. Make it go like that. No, we want to go up. Nope, go back. I don't know what I was doing there. But yeah, I mean, I know it sounds weird, like, you know, because it's like, you know, like going to Disney and like, I mean, I can understand like how people are like, oh, you don't got kids, you shouldn't be at Disney. I get it, but I don't care. I still love Disney. Disney's awesome. I don't care if you got kids or not kids. Go to Disney. You can be the kid you want to be. That's why I love going. I like the parties. It's cool. I think the parties are fantastic, and anybody who doesn't think so, well, that's just too bad. No, these vendors, the vendors. Why don't these people like working? That's what I want to know. Get to work. Get to work, you. Let's put a bunch of vendors. I think we can all agree that Disney is fun no matter what age you are. Really? That's a cool ride. I like it. You know, a lot of people like. I went to Witch's Wood last year. We got a review on there about it. I'm not sure if you've gone or not to it. I'm sure you're asking me for a reason. So, I went to it last year towards the end of like the season of Halloween. We were almost gonna go. Last weekend we were almost gonna go because we went to Demented. Well, we thought Demented Effects was open and it wasn't. So we were over, you know, we were over in Holyoke, and we're like, oh, by the time we're like, can we make it? We called them, and then we decided not to go. The girls were like, we did it last year. Don't really care. Because we're trying to do like a bunch of different haunts instead of doing the same thing like all the time. So, I mean, we probably won't go this year, but maybe go next year. But we did go last year. I mean, Witch's Woods to me is more like, it's kind of like in the same vein of like, well, Witch's Wood is at Noshiba Valley Ski Resort. And they put a few rides. I know they had a pirate ship, and I think they had like one other ride or something. I can't remember. And it's kind of like Spooky World, but with rides. It's, I'll say it's an okay haunt. It's not. Here's the problem: when you go to a lot of haunts over time, you become a little bit of a haunt snob. You're like, but we always like to give haunts another try. We always try to do that. We try to make sure that, you know, that even if we didn't really care for the haunt that one year, we were like, all right, let's give it a year off, see what happens. Because sometimes, like, you could go and it's an off night. You know? So always remember that, guys, when you go to a haunt, go back again another time. Oh yeah, we could definitely chat about 2020 for sure, because you're gonna start seeing some cool things happen with 2020. You know, in the theme park world. But as for Witch's Woods, Wicked Woods, whatever the hell they call it. If you, I don't know if you've ever been there, Rapids. I don't know if you ever been. If you haven't been, I would say check it out for sure. You know, I would definitely check it out, especially if you like going to a place that has like, you know, different. There's like I forgot 4 or 5 haunts plus a hayride. And there was a clown one, like a haunted mansion one, so to speak. There was one like a graveyard one in the woods. There was the hayride, and there was I forgot what the other one was. I would say like medievalish kind of thing last year, which was kind of cool. The only problem is that they're short. I mean, we spent a couple hours there. Plus, they have like a cool area to like see like different like movie scene things and stuff that they got there. That's pretty cool. That I liked, but it wasn't overall like a top 10 haunt for me. Let's start a test. See if this thing works, because it may not. Smooth it out. I don't know what's gonna happen with this thing. Boom! Oh, that's awesome. I love it. But yeah, like I said, the whole IAPA thing and that I Charles, I think you'll love the well, since you've never been to IAPA, I think you'll love it. Because I know I did. I mean, I keep going. So that should tell you something. I just know like this year I'm not going as many days. But the IAPA Celebrate event is really good. I was told it sucked. And it wasn't worth doing. And then when I went last year, I'm like, what are you, crazy? Like, you're full of duty. I mean, I guess, again, it becomes, your own individual opinion, what you think of it. What I may love, you may hate. Not everything's meant for everybody. If everybody loved the same thing, I think life would be kind of boring. So, I mean, that's just the way I feel. And that's okay too. I'll definitely got to extend this because one train is not going to cut it. I mean, the funny thing about it, all this, Charles, is there's a lot of like eye candy. It's a total sensory overload. You'd be like, oh my God. Because, I mean, like I said, that's exactly how I was. First time I went, I was like, I don't want to leave. This place is cool. Then after you go a couple times, even after the first time when I went last year, I mean, it could have just been company that was just like, eh. Because don't get me wrong, and I'll tell you this now, if you ever want to like separate to go do something, by all means, go separate and go do what you want to do. You don't have to like follow me around because I might not be hitting the spots you really want to check out. And I don't want you to miss out something because I'm not heading in that direction. But there's so much to see. Like me, everybody knows because I am not a, what do you call it? A VR guy. I now skip all the VR crap. I'd rather go look at some of the Christmas decorations. That they got, like, you know, like the stuff you see at Six Flags and other parks that do Christmas. You're like, oh, so this is where they get their stuff. Yeah, I mean, you'll notice there's a lot of stuff at IAPA that you probably, I mean, you might, I don't know, like, you know, like all the stuffed animals for the prizes. They got a section of that. Like, I don't know how much that. The funny thing is, here's a rule of thumb. Remember this. You're not supposed to buy anything on the floor. On the show floor. Like, that's kind of like a forbidden. Even if you get the money to buy a roller coaster, don't buy it, you know. You'll see a lot of these, like, makeshift meeting rooms for the companies to, do backdoor deals, I guess. Like no money exchanges hands. No money will ever exchange hands there. But I mean, you'll see like the mascots. I almost bought a mascot costume last year. It was like $2,000. I almost slapped it on a credit card. There was an awesome one that I wanted. Almost, I mean, I couldn't go home with it. You could put an order in, and then once the mascot is done, then you pay for it. You can't pay for it there. That's against IAPA rule is money is not to exchange hands for anything on the show floor. I don't know why. You can make deals, like, you know what I mean, and pay for it later. I mean, that's what I was told. Like, oh, you can't buy nothing. You can't do this. You can't do that. You know, you got to be very careful of the do's and don'ts and what to film, what not to film. And I can go over all that with you because, trust me, I've gotten to like, hey, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh. And then they saw the media badge and they're like, oh, okay, sorry. And I'm like, hey, no, it's your place. You tell me the rules, you know? Like, I'm not trying to get kicked out or... Like, this is your place. I'm a guest. If you don't want me doing certain things, you tell me. I don't do those certain things. And they start laughing. Because usually people start kind of giving them crap about it. And I'm going to say, hey, you tell me what I can and can't do. Literally, there's stuff for water parks. There's stuff for decorations for holiday, you know, Halloween. There's very little Halloween stuff. I mean, they got, what do you call it, escape rooms. There's a little bit of Halloween stuff, a little bit of Christmas, a lot of, what do you call that, VR crap that I want nothing to do with. Bouncy houses galore. Like, it's nuts. I mean, you can buy, you know, the stuffies and stuff. You can see the price. You can get pricing on everything. You'll find out how much stuff costs. You talk to the right people, they'll tell you how much things cost. I asked. You know those spinny kiddie coasters? The little one, because it's a bigger model now. It's like $350,000-$400,000, and then the two, the bigger one that they got for the Kitty Spinny coaster is like 750,000-800,000, something like that. But you can, I mean, I have so many brochures about pricing and stuff like that in a bin. I know how much a lot of crazy stuff costs. I mean, I don't know how much like a B&M and, like, I don't really like talk to the coaster people too much. I go by the booths, I check it out. You can take information from the company what they're selling. They got the books and stuff. And my rule of thumb was, if as long as their salespeople aren't busy, then I go talk to them for a minute, say hi, tell them who I am, what I do. I've learned to bring business cards now. Oops, I messed that up. Man, I mean, you know how show rules are. As long as you follow the rules, nobody's going to mess with you. I mean, the cool thing is, if you take your cell phone, there's like a big rule that IAAPA's got. If you want to take, I think something like this is okay to walk around the show floor with. I would have to ask. But you'll see people with big cameras, like some of the bigger YouTubers. They got the big fan sites and stuff. They use bigger cameras. I always use my cell phone, and for reason being, so I don't have, because if not, you have to have an escort. You only get 90 minutes to walk the floor, filming stuff. They're very against people filming stuff, big time. Big time, big time, big time. They've had problems in the past, and they're just like, And by all means, I'm there. Like I said, I'm there as a guest, as media to cover the stuff. I'm not going to piss them off. Because basically, when you're in it, that's really industry secrets that you're seeing. Well, that's cool. Yeah, it's crazy the kind of stuff you get to see when you go to these trade shows. We look at it as like, oh, what's the big deal? But then when you find out repercussions that I've heard about happening on show floors, you're like, oh crap, I didn't realize that. You look at it, it's not like an entitled attitude. It's just one of those like, oh, you're just so used to like doing things one way and seeing things that when you finally get on the, kind of like on the inside kind of thing, you're like, oh, okay. Now, IAAPA is fun. I think everybody should get a chance to go to IAAPA. I don't care who you are. Everybody should get at least one chance to go. It's fun. It truly is fun to, it's weird. It's like everybody and their mother has seen it. Like everybody on YouTube and social media cover like IAAPA, and everybody's like, all right, cool. You've seen it to death. You know what the place looks like. Totally different when you get there. Not even on the same. It's like, the weird thing is, even though you know what the place looks like and what you're going to see, totally different every year. I totally get that, Charles. Yeah, it's just weird. Like, you know what I mean? It's weird when you do it. Like, how many times have somebody seen other coastal people cover it, you know? And then you get into you've seen it done. You're like, oh, okay, I know what to expect. And then you go, and then you're like, no, not what I was expecting. It's really like an overwhelming feeling. It's kind of like being a kid at Christmas. And you're like, oh my God. I mean, for me, the the first time that I was on that floor, like they had us walk across because of where we were to get to the opening ceremony, and so you're walking across the show floor because you have to go from one end to the other to get across because you can't go around. You have to go across to get to where the thing is. And when I went in there and I'm like, I'm looking around, I don't know where to look, and they could tell new people because they start laughing. Like, like the security people and the people working it and other people that are there, they're laughing at you because you're like, oh my God. You're like, like you're looking all over the place. Like you just don't, you don't know which way to look, what to do, how to feel. You don't know nothing. Especially for the, like I'm sure for the show that you go to, you geek out because it's, you know what I mean. That's your it's what you do for work. You know what I mean? Like you probably geek out like, yeah, that's cool. But like us with coaster enthusiasts, because we get to see things a little different. Like a little different than, I mean, most coaster enthusiasts will never get a chance to go to IAAPA, and that's kind of sad. One, either they don't get the money to go, fly down, or maybe they don't have the media connection to go, or whatever it is. And me, I'm like, hey, let's go. Let's go have some fun. You just follow the IAAPA rules, do what you're supposed to do, and don't get in any trouble. Cover some cool stuff, and that's all. That's all it's about at the end of the day. It's all about having fun, enjoying something that you know. I like the first time I took a chance at going to see if I could go and be able to get a media pass for it. And I just got, while I was going, I got my credentials for Rhode Island Comic Con, so we're gonna go do that again. But I think Rhode Island Comic Con interferes a little bit with film in Fairtown. So like I'm gonna have to cut out of Rhode Island Comic Con a little early on the Saturday. So I got to do the filming. I don't even know everybody that's going to Rhode Island Comic Con, which is kind of funny. Like I wanted to go do it again. I know Chevy Chase is, but when I seen the money to go do the autograph thing for Chevy Chase, because they're doing a National Lampoon Vacation reunion with him, Beverly D'Angelo, and Michael Anthony Hall, and the chick there, I forget what her name is. I used to know her name. Regardless, anyway, they were gonna they were doing a thing, and I'm like, oh crap, that's so cool. And then the price was like almost $300 to do the whole film. I'm like, yeah, I don't think so, buddy. So I'll say, yeah, like I said, but yeah, for Charles, you figure like this. You figure, you know, we could. This is what I did with everybody that went. Me, Dave, and you know, we everybody paid their own plane ticket to go down, you know, come back, and then we split. Either we would, one would get the rental car, one would get the hotel, or we'd split them both in half. And then it's, you know, you figure parks that you want to go to, you know, from, because like if you really want to make it like a week trip out of it, you can. You know, you could go be like, all right, I'm gonna leave Friday night. You know, we'll meet up and then get to the hotel. And Saturday, Sunday, go to parks. Monday, you could go to a park because Monday usually we do is like right when the office opens, go get the press credentials and then go off somewhere. You could go to a water park because they open at like 10. So go there for like 9. Then you just drive down, go to a water park, you know, and go do the, you know, and then Tuesday, go do IAP. Wednesday, IAP. Thursday, you know, whatever it is. You make it fun. It's like you're hanging out, with your friends, you're doing your thing, you're covering amusement park stuff. It's cool. You know? Just figure the cost like that. You figure out what you want to do, how much money you want to spend, you go from there. Because it can really be a cheap trip or it can be an expensive trip. It just depends on, you know, the parks you want to go to, what you want to do, what you have passes for, what you don't. And really, that's what it comes down to. All right, so we want to put this at that. I'm going to open it. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go unpack a couple things for my trip. I got to take a shower and I got to go back to work tomorrow. But we'll be back Wednesday for the Grove Show. I may Tuesday do another one of these Planet Coaster videos and we'll finish this thing up. And we'll get rocking and rolling. I got a million bajillion videos to make. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. And until again, I'll see you guys soon. Keep on coasting, y'all.